Hello everyone, Machi here. Today we're back with another episode of In-Depth Look, and today we're gonna look at Locke and Celes. We're gonna take a deep dive, see what they do, what they cannot do, what they're all about, and we'll see why they not only have lore synergy, but they also have gameplay synergy going on, which is very nice. We're gonna run a full Final Fantasy VI composition here. We're gonna finish up our team with Setzer. We're gonna use a Leo friend, and we're gonna use brothers as summon. The fight I have chose for this one is the Rinoa Lost Chapter Chaos fight, which is pretty tight in turns, but yeah, let's go. Alright, so we have 5 waves to go through. I'm gonna talk more about Locke in all of those, and we're gonna talk about Celes at the end, at the last wave. Alright, so Locke is a fast mainly melee DPS character with a bunch of utility and with 2 main themes going on in his kit. So the first thing is that Locke has a strong emphasis on always trying to attack an enemy that is not targeting him, because it deals extra bravery damage to that. So of course this is a thing that goes very well with Celes, which we're gonna see later. The other strong theme going on with this kit is just managing buffs, because the whole point of Locke, in a few words, is gaining buffs, various different buffs, and kind of spending them with a modified version of the HP plus that changes based on the buff that you got. In fact, Locke has 3 different HP plus depending on what buffs you gain, because some buffs are randoms, and you kind of have to play with that. Now, his main ability is the Knee Slash, his main damaging ability, let's say. 3 hit melee bravery attack plus HP attack, extra damage when attacking an enemy not targeting self, a little bit of overflow, 6 turns Brigand's Glove. Becomes Sneak Slash plus after use, and bravery attack becomes Mug. So, pretty straightforward, and we need to gain that buff, the Sneak Slash buff, because what we start here with are the two EX buffs that we're gonna check later. So, for now, let's do that. Okay, Brigand's Glove, it's basically his main stat boost buff. It's max rip, attack, and speed. This one you probably never want to lose, of course. Very straightforward. Alright. Yeah. Setzer, use that. Celes, we're gonna talk about you later, but you do that. Alright, you know what, since we are here we can check Phoenix Ray too. Phoenix Ray is grants party bravery based on own attack, 3 hit group ranged bravery attack plus HP attack, so remember that this one is ranged while everything else is melee. More damage when attacking single target, 150% overflow, proportionate HP damage to every target, and restores party HP. So, even though he's mainly a damage dealer, he has some utility going on, Locke. He can be an off healer, or maybe can heal off a fight by himself where there isn't heavy HP damage, or if you feel like you can control the fight really well, he can be he can definitely heal you up. It's not a huge heal, of course, but you know, it's decent. It's decent. So this is a kind of party-wide support ability with some AoE HP damage in there. Let's use it. Right. Setzer, you do that. Nice. Okay. Now, we have Master Scroll Up, which is an EX buff that we start with right away. Raises the amount of stolen bravery that may exceed max brave. So basically 20% more overflow at all times. Now with that buff up, our HP plus become HP plus Master Scroll. The name changes and the effect changes based on what buffs we have. So in this case we have Master Scroll up. So it is a 2-hit melee bravery attack plus HP attack delivered 2 times. Extra bravery damage when attacking an enemy not targeting self. Stolen bravery may exceed max brave up to 120% and cancel Master Scroll. So basically what this means is that you will constantly switch buffs, because here we have to make a choice. Do we use this pretty good HP plus, but we lose the Master Scroll buff, so we lose the overflow, or do we keep the overflow and do something else? And that's pretty much the mental process that you have to do with Locke every time you play him. So for now, yeah, let's try this thing out. Nice. Okay, we are in the mid-waves boss fight. Okay. Setzer. You do that. Okay. As you can see, our HP has, returned back to normal because we don't have any buff that modifies our HP attack right now. That can change though. So we said that one of those buffs is Master Scroll and we gain that from our EX. The other 2 buffs that we can gain are random. We can gain Genji Gloves or Miracle Shoes. There are 3 ways to get these buffs. First off, we have Mag, which is his modified Bravery Plus, 2-hit melee Bravery attack, grants Genji Glove or Miracle Shoes with high turn rate. And yeah, like we said, the HP Plus become HP Plus Genji Glove or HP Plus Miracle Shoes based on what we have. The other way to get it is use Sneak Slash Plus. So, after we use Sneak Slash, we get the plus version, which is the same. The difference is this one. First of all, like we said, we gain Genji Glove or Miracle Shoes, and moves our own turn next to just before the target's next turn, except during summoning. So basically, if I use this on A, I will move up directly before A. So yeah, let's try it out. Here we go. In our case, we got Miracle Shoes. So we could have gotten Miracle Shoes or Genji Gloves. In this case, we got Miracle Shoes, which raises speed, reduces bravery damage taken, and restores bravery. Alright, and we have the modified HP plus, which we're gonna see very soon. Celes, you just do a little bit of that. While Setzer, meh. Setzer, you just do a little bit of that. Alright. HP plus Miracle Shoes. Melee bravery attack plus HP attack instant, does not add to turn count. So it's basically a free attack. But like we said before, you have to make a choice. Do we use Miracle Shoes but lose the speed and all of that? In this case, yes. Why? Because we have Mirage Dive ready. So let's use Miracle Shoes. Alright. Not a lot of damage, but it's free. Okay. So, Mirage Dive, our EX. Pretty strong single target EX with a little bit of splash going on. And a bunch of buffs. So 6 hit melee bravery attack plus HP attack repeated 2 times. 180% overflow, 20% of HP damage dealt to non-targets. We gain 6 turns, Treasure Hunter, and Master Scroll. So, whatever we have, like even if we have Miracle Shoes or Genji Glove, if we have Master Scroll as the priority, so our HP plus will be HP plus Master Scroll. And will revert back if we use it, of course. So, let's use it there. Okay. Nice. Celes. I think I want to refresh our Celes buff here. We're gonna talk about her later, no worries. Okay. Setzer, do your thing. Alright. Okay, so what buffs do we have here? Brigand's Glove, Master Scroll, we already seen that. Treasure Hunter, it raises max rep, attack and speed, so another stat boost. At the end of the turn, you restore either Bravery or HP, which is a little fun thing that you have going on here. Nothing major, but hey, it's something cool. So basically another stat boost buff. Okay. We are only lacking one buff, which is Genji Glove or Miracle Shoes. So we could try to gain those, or we could just Master Scroll, we could Mug, like there are a lot of options here. So, for now, let's just use, I'm gonna use the Master Scroll right away, in this case. Alright. Setzer, Prismatic Flash. Okay. Sneak Slash. Let's refresh our Brigand Gloves too. Okay. And Mirage Dive is back again. Let's use it again. Okay. Setzer. Use one red card. Okay. So we have Master Scroll back up again. I want to try and get another buff though. So we could use Sneak Slash as well. Sneak Slash Plus to gain again one of the buff. But let's try Mag 2. So that's Mag. We got Genji Glove. So Genji Glove is just raises attack. Very straightforward. So it's there. So let's keep it for now. Okay. Do we want to use Master Scroll? Yes. We only have one turn left of Runic, so we need to be careful of that too. Okay. And we move on. Okay, the HP plus Genji Glove, it's very straightforward. Just 2-hit melee bravery attack plus HP attack and a little bit of overflow. So, it's a more normal HP plus, but of course, if you use it, you lose your Genji Gloves. Alright, so... Oh, sorry, no, you don't. Oh my god, what a bad thing that I said. It's not Miracle Shoes, my bad. You lose Miracle Shoes when you use it because it's instant. Genji Gloves, you don't lose, you just keep it there. My bad, absolutely my bad on that one. Okay. It's a more standard normal HP attack with Genji Glove anyway. Okay. Let's kill the last few waves here. Okay. We are at the boss wave. Okay, we kind of got an overview of what Locke does. There are a few more things to consider that we're gonna talk about soon. Let's talk about Celes too. So first of all, we have to do our turn with good old Setzer here, which we're gonna throw a red card in there, because why not? Okay, Celes is a very straightforward character. She's a magic tank. she is specialized in absorbing magic damage. She literally absorbs all the magic bravery damage that she receives and converts it into own bravery. So in the right situations, this is great, because of course she can tank everything like a champ, and she will always be max brave pretty much. But of course she's not that great in any other situations, like in a heavy physical fight she will not do great for sure, so keep that in mind. Now, the main thing that allows her to tank is Runic. Grants party bravery, plus magic bravery plus HP attack, a little bit of overflow. You have the bravery refunds on everything that you do, like any tank, pretty much. You gain attack up 1 and 1 level of magic absorb, up to 5. You gain a 4-turn lock, single target on the enemy, on the target, high turn rate. Alright, so this is the main buff for Celes. It's bravery magic absorb. Absorbs bravery magic damage to add to own bravery, raises own max brave based on the level, of course, up to 5, and raises allies magic resist and does not stack. Alright, so pretty strong actually. The fact that also raises the allies magic resist is very nice. Shine Edge is her main damaging abilities. You don't have a lot of uses, as you can see on our skills here. That's because you will HP plus a lot with Celes, because in the right situations, like we said, you will always be pretty much full on bravery, so you will HP plus a lot. It's a 5-hit bravery magic attack plus HP attack, 150% overflow, a little bit of bravery refund. For 6 turns you gain max brave up 1 and HP regen, which is pretty nice. Okay, so with all of that said, what do we do now? Well, we have our runic up already, but we need to refresh it. Alright, sorry if you can hear my dog screaming in the background. Okay, so Okay. Let's use Phoenix Ray. Let's do some damage there. Okay. We don't have Spinning Edge up already. It's a pretty fast EX though. We'll see that soon. HP plus. It's just a normal Bravery plus HP attack. A little bit of Bravery refund. Very straightforward as well. Let's use it. And now, as you can see, we will absorb everything. We need to refresh our buffs a little bit here, but Mirror Dive. And you know what? Let's use one Freeze Joker too. Alright, Spinning Edge. Spinning Edge is our EX. 2-hit magic bravery plus HP attack, followed by a 5-hit magic bravery plus HP attack, 200% overflow, 30% of HP damage dealt is refunded, and we gain Rune Knight at attack up 2. It's a pretty much single target damaging move, but you might notice that the hits are pretty weirdly distributed here, because we have 2 hit followed by 5 hit. Like, that's weird, right? But it makes a lot of sense, because the game assumes that you're using Celes in the right situation, and if you are in the right situation, you will always have a ton of bravery. So that's why you start with only 2 hits followed by 5 hits, because you are the game assumes that you are at max brave pretty much already. So let's use it. Okay. Now we got 2 buffs out of that, or 1 main buff and the attack up. Rune Knight raises attack for magic attacks, restores a certain amount of HP and bravery, raises party max brave. So a pretty strong buff, makes her more of a team player as well. She has a bunch of party-wide battery, she has a bunch of buffs for the whole party, so she's a good addition in any party in that regard. Like, she has good support for the party. Alright. Let's go and let's play the fight out now. Okay. Let's try to do the most damage as possible. We have a little bit of problems here killing the smaller mods because we don't have a lot of AoE, to be honest, but we will need to work with what we have. Shine Edge. Nice. Okay. One more red card. Mirage dive. Let's go. Okay. Yes, let's use Spinning Gauge. This is a physical move, so we cannot absorb it. Nice. What do we have here? We have Genji Gloves, okay. Alright. You know what? I think it's almost time to actually try to do a little bit of... Let's try to do this. I'm gonna try to delay B right away a little bit. Alright. Meanwhile, we try to do a little bit of AoE to the mods. Nice. And we continue on. All right. Okay. Now then, all boost up. Red card. And we continue. Okay. You know what? We need to refresh Brigand's Glove, so let's do that. Yeah, no, for now let's just use Spinning Edge. I wanted to see if there was a good occasion to use their added ability, but not for now. Okay, we can talk about the added ability of Locke here, Steal Item. It's another way of getting Genji Gloves or Miracle Shoes, but with more utility. Reduces the target bravery to half, so it's a gravity effect as well, so more utility. Removes one buff from the target and grants you Genji Glove or Miracle Shoes, which is very, very useful in the right moment For now, well, let's use it. Got Miracle Shoes. All right. We removed one of the buffs from that guy as well. You know what? I'm gonna use it again just to remove this HP region as well. All right. Okay. And we can move on nicely. We don't have a good occasion right now to use it, but set lock all is very useful for Celes. All targets 4 turns lock and a bunch of party-wide max break. So basically it's a AoE lock, which is something that Celes lack. So having this is very useful because you can redirect all of the enemy magic bravery damage to Celes. You have to use it intelligently though, because it's only 2 uses. Because otherwise Celes can only tank, I can only focus one at a time mostly. So very good. For now, let's do that. One more red card. Sneak slash. Engage. Another sneak slash. I don't know if we can do the turn count here because it's pretty tight. Let's go Locke. All right. We can use it now. To lock everyone up to Celes. We have Prismatic Flash, but I'm gonna do that. I don't think we can kill him, unfortunately, in 75 turns. But let's try. Yep. Well, if we had Miracle Shoes up, maybe we could have killed him in 75 still. But not quite, but hey, you got the idea. Alright. Okay, so we were 1 turn late, unfortunately, but as you can see, we still did plenty of score. We took no damage, so pretty much happy with that. So, hope you had a good overview of what the 2 characters do. I know it's Locke. The first time I started playing him, it was a little bit overwhelming, the amount of buffs that was going on, and I was a little bit undecided on what to do at the right times. And I mean, there is no right or wrong answer with Locke most of the times because he's pretty versatile in that regard. You can decide yourself what to do. Do you want to use this buff? Do you want to gain another buff? Do you want to do the AoE? Like, there are a lot of decisions to be made with Locke when you play Locke, which I think is pretty fun. And Celes, I mean, I think it was displayed greatly here what she can do. There were 3 targets, she absorbed all of that with no problems. We took no HP damage at all because they couldn't gain bravery at all. And yeah, I mean, that's all that she needs to do, really. Her damage is still fine for being a full tank, you know, a complete tank. In fact, this fight is pretty tight in turn counts, but as you can see, we were pretty close to doing that. And yeah, so I think this was a good, pretty good showcase of the two characters. Let me know what you think of them in the comments, and yeah, see you guys soon.